What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Big Baby here. Welcome to Big Baby Reacts, man. This is episode 4 of Big Baby Reaction. In today's episode of Big Baby Reaction, we're going to be reacting to if LeBron isn't healthy for the playoffs, Lakers ain't winning it. We're going to react to that and so much more, man. Let's get into it, man. Skip and Shannon.
LeBron James is not even close to being 100%. He was probably out there about 65, 70%. And the thing is, when you're dealing with this, and this is an injury that I've dealt with, the thing that I was able to do is that I didn't practice. I ended up just shooting the ankle up and playing. Well, Skip, you can't shoot a guy's ankle up every single day because basically every other day. So you can't do that. But what he realized is that I'm not helping my team at the level in which I'm out here. That's not good enough. And it does not matter. Play in, play out. First seed, third seed, fifth seed. If LeBron James is not healthy, the Lakers aren't winning.
Facts.
They know that.
Facts, 100%
Everybody
facts.
that covers the game of basketball knows that. Everybody that watches the game of basketball knows that. If LeBron James is not healthy, the Lakers cannot win a title.
100%.
It's as simple as that.
100%.
He's not close to being healthy. So they're saying, like, okay, we last played the other day. So let's see if we can get a week. So he's going to miss Thursday. He's going to miss Friday. I
feel like LeBron, when he came back against Sacramento, he looked like his old self. You know what I mean? When he came back against Sacramento, he looked like his old self, driving the lane, getting to the rim, and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? But I just felt like his injury, I feel like he retweaked it. You know what I mean? I feel like he retweaked it, and they're not saying how bad it is. And I feel like these next two games, him sitting out is going to help LeBron. But here's the thing. I know a lot of people on social media and are saying that LeBron should just play through it. I agree. He should play through it. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. His body is at a different age in his career, so he may not have played. Like, his body react to a different. Let's say if he was 21 years old, sprained ankle, he'd probably play within 2 days or 3 days. You know what I mean? But now he has to probably get rest and recover and get the treatment. And Adrian Wojnarowski is saying that he might have to play injured throughout the playoffs. He might not be healthy until offseason. You know what I mean? You just got to ice it, just ice the ankle, and we got to hold the fort down. And this is an opportunity for Anthony Davis to step up. This is an opportunity for these players to step up in LeBron James' absence because we're the 6th seed right now. If the playoffs started today, we'd be playing the Clippers, and according to Dave McMenamin on the jump, according to his sources, according to Dave McMenamin's sources, he spoke to LeBron's camp, that if the playoffs were today, he would play. Of course. You know what I mean? And here's the thing. Kobe Bryant played through a sprained ankle in 2001, 2002. You know what I mean? He pushed through. You feel me? So LeBron, get better, get healthy. If you have to play 85, 95% or 90%, let's run it. You know what I mean? Let's get back into what Shannon has to say about it.
Play again on Sunday. Maybe they bring him back Sunday. Maybe they don't bring him back until the following Tuesday. They can steal some more time, get him some more recovery. But Skip, I'm not surprised by this. This ankle, this injury is tough. You saw what he did to Christian McCaffrey. He missed the remainder of the season. We saw what he did to Michael Thomas. He missed 8 weeks and didn't catch a pass in the game in which he came back. Michael Thomas, who once caught over 100.
Those injuries are serious.
In a season.
Those ankle injuries.
I know what LeBron is going through. This ankle, this injury is really tough, especially for a guy that size that's asked to move. His whole thing is being predicated on being able to get to the paint, being able to dish. And he's a shell of himself. I saw it when he first out there. You don't believe me? I text Steve. I said, Steve, he's not even close to being himself.
Steve is your research
guy.
Yep.
I said, he's not even close to being himself. And he's not. So hopefully this extra week will give him a chance to get closer. But the likelihood of him being 100%, I know he said he won't ever be 100% in his career. I think that was hyperbole. I think he does realize he's not going to be 100% this year. But without him being somewhat close, they got no chance. They got no
100%.
chance.
I agree with Shannon 100%.
So help me out. Whatever happened to that?
Hold on. I agree 100% of Shannon Sharp's take there. I agree. We need a healthy intent. We need a healthy LeBron. Even if he's at 95, I'll okay with it. But if he's not healthy, if he has to sit out a couple games, if they announce right now he's out for the season, you could just say goodbye. Goodbye to this NBA playoffs for us. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate he had to get injured like this. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate. We're riding high coming out the All-Star break. We won 4 of the last 5 prior to him getting injured. We're at number 2 at the seed at the time. We went from 2 all the way to 6. But everything else for a reason, man. This is, like Kobe always said, the storm eventually end. And I know LeBron tweeted about the storm coming, but we tweaked his ankle, man. Come on, Skip is anti-LeBron. I want to see what he has to say. Probably blasphemous. Skip is always talks blasphemous. He always talks blasphemous. Regardless, if LeBron won 10 championships in a row, he would make some type of it doesn't count. So let's see what he has to say.
Storm warning that he issued a couple of weeks back on social media. A storm is coming.
It is coming.
You don't think that he had worked out with his team? You don't think he practiced with the Lakers before he posted that? You don't think they had at least gone up and down in what you would call scrimmages?
Skip, let me tell you. I came back and I was out there practicing. I said, I feel pretty good. Because, Skip, I'm not going 100%, but I was like, man, I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
And then come
probably the
time,
adrenaline. Maybe he's going off of adrenaline, guys.
Okay, Shannon,
Big baby reaction. Put him in the comments what you guys think about his injury so far. Put him in the comments.
Man, it's not down running like I got a flat tire. And if you ask him what it's like out there, I guarantee you he'll tell you the same thing. Skip, you can't. You want to be able to step. I was used to putting my foot in the dirt, and I'm up out of here. I'm putting my foot in the dirt, and the guy right there. Man, what the hell you doing there?
Okay, so I have a question.
Yes.
If LeBron James hadn't shot an air ball with a minute left against Sacramento in his first game back last Friday night and then missed the game winner long back iron at the end of that game against Sacramento, a very embarrassing home loss. And if he hadn't not been himself, they got embarrassed by Toronto at home in the next game. If they had won both games, do you think he'd still be playing?
No.
I do.
I don't.
I think it was embarrassing to him. Maybe he wasn't 100%. Maybe he felt he was 92%.
Stop, Skip. You know that man ain't close to the 90s.
Okay, well, now
if he was 90, he'd still be out there.
Okay, now I look at the schedule, and here's what's coming. A storm is coming, and it's the rest of their schedule because they got to face the Clippers tomorrow night at Staples.
And
they
ain't nobody.
Yeah, they ain't
got
nobody.
Embarrassed by the Clippers way back on opening night. And
okay.
they're going to get embarrassed by the Clippers again. And
that's what you think.
See the Clippers
because sometimes
red hot right
hold
now.
on.
They are a handful. And
see that schedule right there? I put up on the bigger screen. We got the Clippers, which is tomorrow night. That's going to be a tough battle. But hey, sometimes the Clippers have nights where they don't play as up to par. You know what I mean? So all these games are winnable, man. We got to come out, play execution. But if we win tomorrow, because I feel like that Denver game, NBA fans, Laker fans that listen to me on my other YouTube channel called Big Baby Sports Podcast, make sure you guys go subscribe there and also subscribe here. The Clippers, I ain't afraid of them. I'm not scared. The Clippers, Portland, Suns, Knicks, Rockets, Pacers, Pelicans. But what I'm saying is, Laker Nation, NBA fans out there, these games are winnable. It's the NBA. Anybody can win the NBA, regardless of who's out there, who's playing, who's not. And tomorrow night, I feel like that win against Denver is going to gear us up for a game like this. We're going to see what the Lakers do tomorrow. I'm excited for what the Lakers are going to do. AD is going to dominate tomorrow. You know what I mean? These are winnable games for us.
Guess what? Playoff P said, you know what? I got this once again.
Playoff P, really? Skip, Playoff P?
Happening with the Clippers.
Come on, man.
This is with a couple of minutes left. It's a tie game. And he says, you know what? I got it. Nobody else wants it. I got it. Boom. Up 3. And that was basically the ball game. Thank you very much, Playoff P. So that's what you're up against. Rondo actually had a rare bad game last night.
Rondo and Patrick Beverley do not fit together.
The second unit is about as good as the first unit, and it had kind of an overall bad game last night.
The Lakers
and
have a better team than the Clippers right now.
They won that game against Toronto.
In my personal opinion. So I don't know what you're talking about, Skip.
On your quote-unquote home
Give me 10 points then.
Yeah, Skip. You're talking all that mess. Yep. Bet it. Bet it. Come on.
You're going to get embarrassed.
Talking all that noise.
You have to turn around the next night.
Take the bet, Skip.
And go to Portland.
Come on now.
LeBron's like, I don't want any part of those Clippers, and I especially don't want any part of having to go up to Portland on back-to-back.
That's blasphemous. That's blasphemous.
Then you got Phoenix on Sunday at home.
I feel like
guess what? Phoenix has won 5 straight and is suddenly edged ahead as the number 1 seed in the West. You want a part of that? I don't think so. Then you got the Knicks. Well, we know we talked.
I'm not scared. Let's bring it. Let's bring on the Clippers, Blazers, Suns, Knicks, Rockets, Pacers, Pelicans. Bring it. Come on. Come on, Skip. Put your money where your mouth is, bro. Put your money where your mouth is. If you want to put that 10 points on it, put it. Come on. Shannon said put 10 points. You don't want to do it because you're scared because you know the Lakers are going to beat the Clippers tomorrow, bro. You know it. And when the Lakers beat the Clippers tomorrow, there should be no excuses for Skip Bayless. Here's what Skip's going to do if the Lakers beat the Clippers tomorrow. He's going to be like this. Oh, excuse number 1. Excuse number 2, excuse number 3, excuse number 4 why the Lakers don't deserve to win. Like, he's going to make type of excuse when the Lakers beat the Clippers tomorrow. He's going to make all the excuses why that win doesn't count or it doesn't matter. But if the Clippers beat the Lakers tomorrow, Skip's going to say it matters. You know what I mean? So Skip S has all the excuses written down already. I can see it in his face.
Talked about the Knicks with our man Michael Rappaport yesterday. What have they done? They've won, what is
Nothing.
it, 12 out of 13?
Nothing.
12 out of 13. And
So now we hyping April and May.
Okay, well, I'm just saying this is what you have left because I am hyping this. The thing that LeBron wanted somebody fired for, the thing that he first suggested.
No, Skip, stop it.
Okay, well, he did first suggest the premise of it, the possibility of a play-in tournament. He just didn't want to be a part of it.
Context, yeah.
But the point is, you are in dire straits of
You're listening
falling
to Big Baby
into
Rex.
the play-in because right now you're only a
Come
game
on, man.
up on Portland. You're tied with
Yes,
Dallas. They
we
have
know
the
we're tied with
tiebreaker. So right
Portland
now they're
and
5th
Dallas.
and you're 6th, but Portland's just a game behind at 7th, and you got to go to Portland on Friday night. And then I just told you, Phoenix and the Knicks, you get one Jimmy, you get Houston at home on Wednesday.
Hold
but
on,
then
Skip,
you
I
have
gotta
to
pause
finish
this real
at
quick.
Pacers.
Should I be afraid? Should I be afraid of the Blazers? No, I'm not. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. Skip always got to be just on LeBron, that narrative. Like, anytime LeBron does something, it's always disrespectful. I don't like Skip Bass, man. I'm reacting to Skip and Shannon. The Lakers, if LeBron's not healthy, Lakers ain't winning at all. I agree. You know what I mean? And let's get back to what Skip has to say.
That's no walk in the park. And at Pelicans, and they'll probably be playing for nothing but just a little pride. And I don't think you can win that game.
Yes, we can win that game.
Forgive the NBA for trying to do something that's fun and somebody objecting to it. Hey, you're not even in playoff games, so why you worried about the fun that somebody else might be having, David Griffin? The only reason you got a job is because of Goat James.
Okay, well, Goat James better be worried about the play-in tournament.
I'm not worried about the play-in tournament. Come on now.
His team from the play-in tournament, but apparently he's going to duck the Clippers. And
he's not ducking the Clippers. What are you talking about, Skip? How is he ducking them?
Because there's high risk of embarrassment if he's not 1,000%.
Hold on.
If LeBron James is healthier than what?
Skip. How is LeBron James ducking? How is he ducking the Clippers and Blazers? He's injured. He's injured. So quit talking that nonsense, Skip. Come on now. He ain't ducking nobody, bruh. LeBron James ain't ducking nobody. Come on now. Come on, man. Come on. You know better, Skip. Come on. He ain't dodging nobody, bro. He ain't dodging nobody, bro. The only person that's dodging is you. When the Clippers lose in the playoffs, you're dodging the media, and Clipper Darrell is dodging every fan that he watches. Clipper Darrell will dodge every fan that comes to him. When the Clippers lose, Clipper fans will dodge the media once the Clippers lose. How about that, Skip?
What he displayed the first 2 games back, I'm not worried.
Well, is he coming back at all? Is he going to play any in this regular season?
Yep.
You believe that?
Yep.
Well, you talk about him like he needs a wheelchair, and then the next breath you say he's coming back. Well, if he's as bad as you say he is, he shouldn't play any of these games and just try to suck it up and be ready for the playoffs.
If he's that bad, he shouldn't play at all. If he don't play in the regular season, he shouldn't play in the postseason, right? If you're hurt, you're hurt.
I don't know. Is he that hurt? When he said, I'll never be 100%, I thought that is classic excuse planting for the rest of your career.
No.
I always have an excuse. No. I'm never going to be 100%.
Skip, I said that was hyperbole.
Okay, I got it. I thought it was too. But I also thought there was method to the madness because he wants everybody to think, well, I am in year 18. First, he wants to say, I've had the greatest year 18 ever, but
did he lie?
I'm now mortal.
Did he lie?
I'm human.
Did he lie?
Well, he was on the way to having it when he had played the most minutes in the league. And I kept telling you, Shannon, this is crazy.
Come on,
is self-destruction. Skip. You can't play that many minutes. You can't lead this league in minutes in year 18.
So why James Harden get hurt?
Right.
Why KD get hurt?
Right.
He wasn't playing the minutes. So why they get hurt?
They're not Iron Man like your guy is. I'm saying.
So why they get hurt? Why Giannis get hurt? Why Kawhi get hurt? Why
Shannon's speaking facts, yo.
Why Joel Embiid miss game?
Well, why do you throw them to the same pot with this guy? He's the ultimate Iron Man.
Because I'm saying injuries are a part of professional sports.
Facts.
They happen.
Facts.
He's been one of the few guys that's been able to dodge the big injury.
Facts.
2 of the last 3 years, he has not been able to dodge,
Facts.
even though it's not a huge
100%.
injury.
Agree with Shannon on this one, man.
But the growing injury, it cost him, 15 games. This injury has cost him 20-plus games. Going to cost him more. So what are we talking about here, Skip?
Well, we're talking about the play-in tournament. That's
Okay.
what we're talking about. Are you ready for it?
It is what it is.
Okay.
Yep.
You don't have Schroeder, I'm assuming, for the rest of the regular season.
Yeah, that's
Probably not.
unfortunate.
14
No,
days.
Protocol, right?
he'll be
Okay,
out.
so no LeBron, no Kyrie Schroeder. So what do you have left?
AD.
Well, you
We have
sucked
enough
it
to beat
up and you
Denver.
shocked
Did
Denver.
we have
the other
another
night.
Yes, we beat
shot?
Denver.
You
Denver
shot.
took you lightly. I
Oh
don't think
my
that the
God, Skip!
Clippers
Come
or
on,
the
man.
Trailblazers will take you.
You
that
are
lightly.
a Laker
They take us
hater.
lightly.
Hold on,
We
I'm
just
gonna
go out
pause
there
this.
and play.
and
Did
go
we
off
had
on
to?
Skip.
AD was a great.
You are a Laker hater, Skip. You are, but I guarantee you, if LeBron was not a Laker, you wouldn't even talk about it. But since LeBron's a Laker, you want to not give us credit. Oh, they took you lightly. Come on now. You know what I mean? It's like just ridiculous.
Aggressive.
Okay.
I'm expecting a big game from Drum.
Drum, who gets in the way more than he helps.
Gonna give it to
I told
Zoom.
you
Man.
I bet he give it to Zoom on Thursday night.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's
Double.
There's another.
And there you have it, man. Enough of Skip's blasphemous, man. My thoughts about the reaction, man. You know, overall, it was a good one. And yeah, man, just Skip and Shannon go back and forth. I agree with Shannon 100%. And Skip is blasphemous. And that's going to do it for Big Baby Reacts, man. Make sure you guys like the video and subscribe.